Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy King Wolf, and today we're going to be talking about the Lakers and what's been going on with the Lakers. Last night they played the Bucks. Luka had 45 points. He's looking better and better at each game, but they did not have LeBron. They did not have Rui and Jackson Hayes. So Luka had 11 rebounds. Alex Len had 3 rebounds as a center. He's 7 feet tall. Christian Koloko had 0 boards as a center. I mean, the team was pretty small. The Bucks, they had Giannis with 12 boards, and they had Jericho Sims with 11 boards. And of course, they had Brook Lopez. He was shooting the 3. He only had 4 boards. But the Lakers, they got crushed on the boards. I mean, you can say they played bad. I don't really think they really played that bad. Gabe Vincent could have hit a little bit more threes, and Jordan Goodwin could have played better. But Luka and Austin Reeves, they had a good game. But they just missing starters for the team. Rui, LeBron, and Jackson Hayes. If they get back, I think we'll be a lot better. But we're gonna look at a few videos and see what's been going on with the Lakers.
LeBron James stepped away from the Lakers huddle mid-game against our New York Knicks.
That's bold.
To confront Stephen A. Smith on the day that it was announced that he signed a $100 million contract with ESPN.
Put your money where your mouth at.
Over comments about him and his son/teammate. It's crazy to see son/teammate on here. Bronny James. Footage shows LeBron telling Stephen A. stop on my son. Stephen A. responded on First Take and his podcast, clarifying that he wasn't critiquing Bronny, but rather the position his father LeBron put him in.
So you
Melo,
critiquing the pops.
Wade, your thoughts on this wild situation? I know the world is dying to hear what y'all got to say about this.
He's the guest, man. Come on. He's on the couch, man.
I have a personal relationship with Stephen A. Obviously, my relationship with Brian and my relationship with Brian is documented.
Of course.
You know what I mean? And I have a relationship with Stephen A. as well. And so we talk. You know what I mean? I'm not talking out of school. Me and him text back and forth about the situation. And just, you know, to be candid and honest, I told him, you know, it's dual sides once again. You know, I mean, I think you understand both sides if you're that person who wants to understand both sides. I told him, as a father, I'm walking up on you.
Right.
I get it, because I'm like that too. Like I'm at you.
Of course.
But also, you know what I told him, I said, and I think we've never seen LeBron do that. Like we've never seen, like LeBron don't even go back at players that foul him too hard on the court. We've never seen him be like, he's always been just even keel and level headed in every aspect. And sometimes you want him to jump, sometimes you want him to go, and he won't. And so to watch the clip and watch him on that bench and see Stephen A. over there, he couldn't take it. He couldn't take it.
I mean,
he could not.
I mean, it gets to a point. I mean, Stephen A. Smith, I think he has to do a job. But talking about, I mean, he's not wrong in the things that he's saying, but he's not giving the same energy to, he's not even giving the same energy to the #1 draft pick from last year or this year. So it doesn't make any sense. I mean, he's not doing as good as the #1 draft pick. That's what they should be talking about, doing the good things in the NBA, not downplaying Bronny James. He's not ready yet. Everybody knows that.
Stand it.
They got the memo. Yo, Stephen A. He coming tonight. He coming to the game tonight.
He knew it, because he saw him in warm up when he walked in. You know what I mean? It was burning him. But you know, I told him, I said, you know, Stephen, I think the one thing is, and first of all, I take it as that's a sign of respect that LeBron did that to you.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I know
he
everyone
knows the power of Stephen A.'s voice.
He understands
also.
that. And I told him, I said, and that's the thing. Your microphone is the loudest. Your platform is the biggest, and also you're a black man.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what I mean? So you got to understand, you know, where he's coming from with that. If he even approached you, because yes, the Skip Bayless of the world and all these guys have said things about him his entire career, and he's been above it. He stayed quiet above it and did his thing. And so that meant something. That's respect right there for everything you built. We know Stephen A. from Quite Frankly. We know Stephen A. when he was on the come up. And so that's respect. But also too, you know, it's a touchy situation because we've never seen this before.
Uber Eats is delivering more deals so you can watch more basketball. I
just think he was just tired of it. He just got in the NBA. You can't put the same pressure on Bronny as LeBron, because LeBron is LeBron. He's way better than that. But his son Bronny, he could get to that point, but you're saying it like he's LeBron, like exactly like LeBron, but he's not. So if you're gonna talk bad about Bronny, then talk bad about the other draft picks that was picked ahead of him. That's not doing as good as LeBron. I mean, that's not doing as good as Bronny. But let's see about this video. That's what I got to say on that. But on to the
Can
next.
the Lakers fall before we need to be worried about their postseason ambitions?
Hell, we need to be worried right now based on what we've seen the last 3 games. Particularly the last 2 without LeBron James. They're a shell of themselves right now. We understand that. And the reality is they got to get it together because J.J. Redick applauded their effort last night after abhorring their effort against Brooklyn a couple of games before, a couple of nights before against Brooklyn. So their effort was there last night, but they were playing against a superior team because Milwaukee is superior to them if they don't have LeBron James, and that's what you're looking at right now. Here's where it gets dangerous. When we fantasize about the Lakers and potentially making the Western Conference Finals, considering the way LeBron has played and the way Luka has been coming on, the combination of the two changes everything in terms of the fortunes for the Los Angeles Lakers. With those two on the court together healthy, there is no question that the Lakers can get to the Western Conference Finals, without a doubt, okay? And they can compete for a chance at the championship. But without LeBron James at age 40 in his 22nd season, which is just a testament to his greatness, without him, we see how the Los Angeles Lakers look. And here's where it really gets dicey. Even if the Lakers are healthy, have you seen the Oklahoma City Thunder this year? Have you seen?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired of people talking about OKC and what they can do in the playoffs. I mean, I ain't gonna believe it until they actually do it because that team is too young. I believe so. And if LeBron is healthy, if Luka's healthy, if the whole Lakers squad is healthy, I believe they can win the championship. I ain't gonna lie. But Luka's just trying to get a feel for it, you know. It ain't gonna be perfect, but my opinion, I think they should have rested Luka for real versus the Nets and the Bucks, and he should come back. He should have came back today, which they're gonna be playing the Nuggets today. That's just my opinion because you're trying to force wins without LeBron, and you don't have starters in the lineup. I would have rested Luka anyway. Is an L as an L, so I think they was gonna lose anyway. I thought they was gonna lose anyway with Luka, so Luka should have got some rest. Whoever is the Lakers management, they need to get better on that. But we're gonna see if the Lakers they can win. I don't know if Jackson Hayes is gonna be back, but if he's back, I believe they can still win against the Nuggets.
How elite they are defensively. See, everybody looking at them as the #1 seed last year and comparing them to this year. What they are missing is the fact that they picked up Hartenstein in the offseason from the Knicks, which was a devastating loss for the New York Knicks, regardless of how good the New York Knicks have looked at times this year. That's a devastating loss for them. And on top of it all, they picked up Alex Caruso. So you had cats like Dort, like Shea, like Jalen Williams and these others who can play defense. Young thoroughbreds, fresh legs, can get after it, athletic, et cetera, et cetera. But not only did you add size and defense to your front line in Hartenstein and join Chet Holmgren, but you also got defense on the perimeter being assisted with Alex Caruso. So they've upgraded defensively, and in every statistical category defensively, they're #1. And so I don't see how anybody can look at the Lakers and think that the Lakers definitively can knock off OKC. And the harder they fall in these standards without LeBron James, the sooner they will face OKC.
Get that out of here, bro. I mean, OKC, they did get better, but if they don't get it done this year, if they don't make it to the finals this year, I believe they need to trade for KD, my opinion.
Never settle to wear pajama pants, and never settle because we have the best hair in the business. Jared Greenberg joins us from the mean streets of Milwaukee. Jared, we had some injuries in this game, man. What are the updates? What are we thinking for the game tonight?
Well, let's first start with LeBron. Listen, man, they're not flying commercial. They're not flying Southwest. Come on, man. There's nothing wrong with Southwest.
But if you play
want to stop,
NBA games,
come on, man, stop it, man.
There's something wrong if you
Come
play
on, man.
Well, they do say that elevation can aggravate inflammation.
Stop it. He wasn't going to play anyway. LeBron's probably out for the rest of the season. I don't see him coming back. We don't have to ask his agent. And he stayed in New York because it was New York. He didn't want to go to Milwaukee because it's Milwaukee. That's why he flew back home. Stop it, man. These guys be juicing y'all up all the time. He stayed in New York because it was.
What's wrong with Milwaukee?
I didn't say no. He said he stayed in Milwaukee. He stayed in New York because that's New York. And he's like, well, I better go home because we fly to Milwaukee next. Stop it, man. Got nothing to do with elevation.
No, LeBron is just taking. He might be actually hurt, but I believe he's just getting some rest, before the playoffs start. But today they faced the Nuggets. On Sunday they faced the Suns. I mean, the Spurs should be an easy win. Wemby is out and De'Aaron Fox is out. Then they play the Nuggets again on Wednesday, and then the Bucks again on Thursday. That's crazy, bro. See, those. I mean, if they lose, they should get the. I believe they should get the win versus the Suns. They should get the win versus the Spurs. It's a 50-50 versus the Nuggets today. 50-50 versus the Nuggets on Wednesday. It's 50-50 versus the Bucks. I don't know. And then, like I said, I believe LeBron can come back versus this Bulls game. But let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If he comes back, he could wait and come back versus the Rockets, because I think he needs the Rockets, because I think he needs 7 games to be eligible for the All-NBA team. But when do y'all think LeBron is gonna be able to come back? When do you guys think LeBron's gonna come back? How do you think the Lakers are doing without 3 starters in the lineup? Excuse me. And do you think the Lakers can beat the Nuggets today? And I'll catch you guys in the next one.